Hi everyone, it's Mike here from Guitar Prep School again, and in this video we're going to be transposing a song into a different key. Now there are a few reasons why you might want to transpose a song. Maybe the pitch of the song is too high for you to sing to, so you want to play it in a lower key. Maybe if you've got a jamming buddy and they've learned the song in a different key completely, so they're using different chords to play the song that you've learned in a different way. You know, there's all sorts of reasons why transposing a song could benefit you. There's no rule to say that the song has to be learned and played in exactly the same way as it is on the record. You know, you can play any song any way you like. It's up to you how you play it. You know, too many people try to replicate the song exactly as it is on the record, and there's no need for it. You just play the song, and if it sounds good to you, then it'll sound good to someone else. So to transpose a song, you're going to need to know at least some notes on your fretboard. Now I'll leave a link to this video at the end of this video, so that you can jump in and have a look at that, because knowing the notes of your fretboard is going to help you in what we're trying to do today. Okay, so let's say for example we've got a chord progression of A, D and E. Alright, let's say we've got now if I wanted to transpose that chord sequence to a different key. Now our first chord is A. I always play A with one finger, but you know, the regular A. So our bass note is A. Now supposing I wanted to make the song lower, supposing that chord sequence was too high for me to sing. I don't sing anyway, I'm a terrible singer, but if I wanted to make it slightly lower, now the notes of the fretboard, our A is our 5th fret of the 6th string. That's our A note. Okay, so that is the root note of the chord A. Now if I wanted to take it down, say maybe 2 steps, half a step is 1 fret and a full step is 2 frets. Right, so 2 frets down from the A is a G. So I'll play my G chord. So I'm going to replace my A chord with a G chord. Okay. Now the second chord in the sequence that I was playing was a D. Right. So again we do the same. We find our D note on our fretboard. We've got our D string. Right. So we've got a D on the 5th fret of the A string. Now if we go 2 frets down, like we did with the A, 1, 2, we've got that note there. So that note is a C. So C would be the root note of the chord that we need. So we need the chord of C. It's easy, isn't it? Right? So instead of playing D, we're going to play the C. Alright? So we've replaced the A with the G, and now we've got the C. So the third chord in the sequence was an E. We do exactly the same. We find our E note, and we have to go 2 frets lower. Right? No. We're trying it on the open E string because you can't go any lower, but we can find the E on the A string, which is about the 7th fret, it's an octave up. Right? So that's our E. 2 frets down from the E. 1, 2. That's a D note. So we know that our third chord we need is going to be a D. So now I've got G, I've got C, and I've got D. Right? So I can play that sequence now in the lower key. play it in the original sequence, it's exactly the same riff, it's exactly the same tune, it's just in a different key. Alright? How easy is that? But the trick is knowing the notes on your fretboard. Now, if you've seen any of my other song videos where I go through the songs and the chords in a structured way, and you get all the chords and lyrics to all the song videos I've done, if there's any that you feel that you want to change the key on, now you know how to do it. So the link for the video for you to learn the fretboard is going to come up on the end screen. There's also a link below the video, and that's how to transpose a song into a different key. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and hit that bell so you don't miss my future videos, and I'll see you next time. All the best.